I've got some good news about my daughter. She's gone in better to school today and I feel a lot happier. But I decided I'm going to talk at the end of the video because some people just might want a tarot reading. So I'll do the tarot reading first, and then if you want to hang around for the chat afterwards, I'll chat afterwards. If you're having a bit of a hard day or feel a bit lonely, you might want to hear me chat for a bit. So, okay, so thanks for giving the video a thumbs up, because I noticed a few people did that yesterday for me and I really appreciated that, because obviously I'm not on the algorithms for YouTube now. I've been relegated. Never mind. The most important thing is we're all here, isn't it? So anyway, let's go into the message. We're asking Spirit for what's going to be happening for us at the weekend. Ooh, oh, they got stuck. I'm gonna pull the cards there. Okay. It looks like you've been waiting for something and you could have been getting quite fed up about this situation. It's been like real slow progress. You've been putting in the work, you've been doing everything right. You really have. You've probably felt a bit disheartened, to say the least. You may have even felt quite crushed at times. You may have felt like you're all on your own doing this. You may have just felt like 2 steps forwards, 2 steps back all the time. You may have just felt like, you know, giving up, honestly. It might have made you feel quite negative. But Spirit is showing if you just keep pushing forward, you're going to achieve the results that you want. It's slow, it's steady, and it is progress. Okay. You've got here the World card, so that's why I know you're definitely going to make it. Okay, you're going to come full circle with something. It's going to be worth your time. It's going to be worth the energy that you've put in. You're going to be very happy. Spirit is working behind the scenes in your favour, by the way, with this card. Yeah, so this is sort of, it is destiny, mainly because Spirit is helping you. And this is kind of the way it was always going to go. So there's going to be a good outcome here. You're going to come to an end of a cycle that's been quite testing and trying, but Spirit's got your back. I can see that in that card. Okay. Let's see what's going on for your person. Now, someone did say to me, I won't mention names because I've done that before and people have told me off and said, oh, Kerry, don't mention my name. But someone did say to me, they don't have any person in their life that they can think of for the reading, so they just apply these 2 cards to themselves as well. And you know, that is absolutely fine, because like we've always said on this channel, everything's a mirror. So this could still be about you, but it could be about your person. If you've got a person, a friend, a family member, or a lover that this could be. See what we get for them. Okay, you've got here a choice. You've got the Lover's card. To me, the Lover's card is about being stuck at a crossroads, needing to make a choice. Okay, so your person, or if it's about you, your person or you have been stuck at a crossroads. They've been needing to make a decision. It's been difficult. It's not been easy for them to make this decision. It's kind of caused them to get a bit stuck and a bit blocked, you know, and it's mainly because this person needed to find themselves. Perhaps they haven't been in touch with themselves enough, and they might have been blocked from feeling their own feelings, you know, whether that's because, I don't know, maybe they've used drugs, or maybe they've just been emotionally blocked. Maybe it's been karmic blocks getting in their way, you know, karma from past lives that's kind of blocked them. Perhaps they've got, perhaps they've had mental health issues, but it's like this person may have been blocked from being in touch with their true self. So they've been stuck at this crossroads for quite a while, not making a decision, not making a choice, which could have been very frustrating for you. because it's like, oh, for God's sake, you know, you can see this person and you can say they need to get in touch with themselves. They need to make a decision, because them being stuck and blocked is kind of blocking me, you know. It's like has a knock-on effect. The good news is this weekend we've got this Ace of Cups energy, which is an outpouring of emotion. This is absolutely the beginning of this person starting to get in touch with their feelings. And it's like Spirit is helping them. Maybe there is a karmic, what do you call it? A karmic cycle that is over for this person. I think I was saying that in one of the card readings earlier on in this week, that this person may have had some karma to pay back, and that is partly why they've been so blocked, because they were paying back karma. But now they're being released, because you can see the hand of Spirit in that card handing them this cup, and the aces are all about new beginnings in that suit. So, you know, the cups is about spiritual well-being and emotional well-being. It's an ace. This is a new beginning in emotional and spiritual well-being for this person, and Spirit is handing them that. It's like Spirit is saying, well done, you've paid back some karma, and now I'm going to help you start to learn how to get in touch with your feelings and your spiritual side. And it's a real new beginning, so it is the early stages, and that was also said earlier on in this week as well. It's the early stages. It's kind of like a rebirth for this person. So that's really interesting, isn't it? Okay, so we'll see what your person's thinking. Oh, that's quite nice. Now, take this, because this could be a family member or a friend, so we might have to just review this. I want to date you. It could be somebody wants to date you. Obviously, we have got the Lovers card. A lot of tarot readers go all in for the Lovers card being about love and someone fancies you, whatever. I don't really read the cards like that. But obviously, it could be a lover. We have got the Lovers card. This person may want to take things forward with you. Very nice if that's the case. If you don't have that kind of situation on the horizon and you're actually thinking about a family member or a friend who's been emotionally blocked, they are going to be starting to get in touch with their feelings, and they do want to have some sort of contact with you. They're obviously thinking about, I feel like they're thinking about, you know, bringing the relationship back together, or sort of like trying to make a bit more of an effort with the relationship that they've got with you, you know. And if it's about you obviously becoming much more in touch with your feelings, and like, oh, I actually want to spend time with myself. I actually want to get in touch with my feelings, and I'm actually enjoying connecting with myself for the first time properly. It's really good. I know I am at the moment. And that's why it's not important to me, like, how many people were watching me on YouTube, because my numbers have gone right down. But it doesn't matter, because it's the fact that I'm connecting with you now better than I was before. So it doesn't matter about numbers. It's about the quality of the connection, isn't it? That's more important. So there's a something about the quality of this connection improving at this time. Okay, oh wow. This is such lovely energy for this reading. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And I do say the true romance is the love of Spirit. That is the true romance, because once you really love Spirit in your heart, that's loving yourself. That's the true romance. That's what the gurus in India say. But in any case, some of you could be headed for true love. Like, I don't normally have love readings like this, but that's the energy is there. There's a real energy of love, which is beautiful. And so someone could be seriously interested in you. And if it's a family member or a friend or a work colleague, like, there's somebody here that really wants to connect with you and make things happen. And if it's yourself, you're falling in love with yourself, which is so nice, because that's what Spirit wants us all to do, isn't it? It's not always easy though, it's probably the hardest thing to do, isn't it? Oh, we got this card yesterday, Angel Wolf, miracles are coming your way. So a miracle is coming. So you might have doubted it yesterday when I did the reading, and that might be why the cards come back out. You might have doubted that a miracle is coming, and you might have had worries or doubts because you were feeling fed up and just thinking, oh, I just don't know if I'm making any progress. You are making progress. This situation for you is getting more emotionally and spiritually aligned all the time, and you're coming full circle with something. There's a completion, a karmic completion. Miracles are coming your way. Let's have a look at your Angel of Abundance cards. I've been using the same decks all week, so I'm not really showing them every day because I am using them every day. But I'll use some different decks next week, which will be nice. That card wants to come out. Ooh, successful funding. Okay, I'll show you the card. It's quite cute. It's got a little cherub on there. That's good. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships and other investments are available to help you. Okay, so your money might come from different avenues. I think that's quite common for a lot of us in this soul family. But in any case, God is saying to you to follow your truth, because that's the most important thing, because the truth is aligned to God, source. So when we work in our truth, we're naturally closer to source, and source is really the abundant one. So obviously you know that, but that's my job to remind you. That's what I'm here to do. So we're going to go into our Talking to Heaven deck. Let's see what nice message we get from your loved one in spirit. Your spirit guides or your loved one in spirit, what message have they got? Ooh. Oh, this is so cute. Now this is amazing, isn't it? I am surrounded by loving animals. So your loved one in spirit is surrounded by animals, either their animals. I'm being shown it's like any animals they had when they were alive on the earth plane. That they may have had an animal, maybe even an animal that looked like this. But in any case, they're saying that they are surrounded by animals. So it could be your animals or it could be their animals. That is so lovely, isn't it? Yeah. I think they are. I think they really are surrounded by animals. So that's really nice confirmation. So for the reading, just to recap, because I like to summarise it at the end because I think it's helpful. You know, this is the weekend reading. You may have been feeling fed up the last few days and feeling like things are really, like you do get a sense of progress, but at the same time it's felt a bit too slow. And it may have felt like it was really triggering you, to be honest with you. But it's coming. There's a successful completion coming, and Spirit is saying, well done. Spirit wants you to know that Spirit is helping you on this. Whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever you've been wishing would progress a bit quicker, Spirit is supporting you with it. And you're gonna have some success, okay? Now, your person has been stuck with a decision and may have been very blocked, yeah? Not in touch with themselves, because the Lover's card is about finding our true self. Here we go. Spirit is handing your person a new opportunity for emotional and spiritual connection. So your person may be more ready to date you or meet up with you. And if it's all about you, then you're starting to connect to yourself better and have real love for yourself, okay? But yeah, people in this soul family, there may well be somebody who wants to move forward with you in any type of relationship, and they want to put the effort in, they want to connect with you, which is really nice. So you should see some improvements, hopefully, even if they're just really little improvements. Those little improvements can make a big difference, can't they? Because that's what touches our heart. And miracles are coming your way. That's confirmation, because we've got that card again this week. So don't doubt the miracles that are coming. You've got the World card. The World card doesn't come out very often, does it? And you've got successful funding. Spirit is reminding you to follow your truth. Oh, that matches my nails. I just realised. That's so cute. Spirit wants you to remember that you are getting money from different sources, and the most important thing is to be true to yourself, and then you're close to Spirit, because Spirit is truth and Spirit is the abundant one. So you'll be more abundant by following your truth, okay? And your loved one in Spirit is surrounded by animals, either their animals or your animals, all right? So that is just lovely to know. They're very happy. I just feel like they're so happy because they've been saying they're happy and healthy. They're standing next to you. They've got their animals around them. It's just so nice to know and have that positive energy from Spirit, isn't it? So I'm sending you lots of love and peace. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up for this reading, because it's the only way I'm really going to get out there across YouTube. But I don't mind. The most important thing is that you've all come back to me, because I recognise all your names, and that's the more important thing, is the soul family being back together, because I did miss you all and I felt quite guilty really for sort of abandoning you, but Spirit made me do it. I mean, I had no control whatsoever. Spirit took me away. And I'll talk now. Now I've done the reading, I'll chat for anyone that's still here. Yeah, you know, Spirit took me away, and that was my karma. It was my karmic contract, because there was a lot of pain body and ego that I had to face. Like, basically, you know, that is my karma from a past life that I needed to burn off, and it was blocking me. And it was seriously blocking me because, you know, when I was doing the readings before, I could do the readings and I could look fine, but I knew I wasn't fine. But I wasn't telling you that, because obviously I was holding it all back, because I was trying to hold it all together. Whereas now I'm doing the readings and I'm a lot more present, and I'm a lot more sort of centered, if you know what I mean. So it's been worth me going away for a year, because now when I'm doing the readings, I feel, you know, a lot better. But, you know, I didn't have any control over it really. It was all down to Spirit doing it, taking me away, making me face all my demons. It was hell, really, really was hell. I'm just glad I'm still here. And, you know, I'm glad it's over, because it kind of slowed down the last couple of months, probably the last 2.5 months. It started to calm down. And then the last month, Spirit's brought me back out into the light. And it's so nice. I'm so glad. I was just thanking Spirit so much for bringing me through that awful time. But I know I had to do it, because there's no other way. You can't, the thing is, you know, you have to do your shadow work, don't you? We all know that on this channel. A lot of people just want to bypass the shadow work, and they just want to go straight to, you know, and I'm not disregarding anyone, because we've all got to go for our own journey. But for those of us that have got a lot of karma, I wish I did have, you know, and I still do. I've still got a lot of ego that I have to wrestle with, you know. Don't get me wrong, I've still got my mental health problems, but at least now I've got a more grounded footing for it, through what I've done the last year, by facing it all and just surrendering to it, and, you know, just allowing the process to happen. Because before I was sort of, obviously, it was like I was walking around on a broken leg. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody thought I looked fine, but I wasn't really. So, and that's what mental health does to you. You know, it's, people can't see it, so they never really fully understand what you've been through. But I know a lot of you in the soul family have had mental health problems yourself, so you can kind of relate, which is really nice. And that is obviously why we are a soul family. And a lot of us had similar kinds of experiences in childhoods and stuff like that. So you know, it's good when you share your comments. It's really nice. But yeah, good news really. That Lacey, my daughter, I shouldn't really say her name, but my daughter, you know, had a better morning. She was terrible yesterday morning when I dropped her off at school in bits, but then she said the day she kind of got on okay, which was good. And then this morning she went in much better, best I've ever seen her go in. So we'll see whether she's turning the corner, which she might be because of her new teacher. But I don't know, we'll see. I just take it one day at a time, really. And, you know, I think that's what we all have to do, isn't it? Just take it one day at a time. There was something spiritual that I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it was now. There was something I thought in my head that I really wanted to talk about yesterday, and I thought, I bet I'll forget, and I have. I've completely forgotten. But never mind, it will probably come back to me. You know, but yeah, anyway, thanks so much for supporting and sticking by me, especially when I went off for a whole year and disappeared. But anyway, at least Spirit's brought me back now, and it's been really nice to connect with you all, and your comments do boost me up. It's good to know you're all there, really, and you know, I'm sending you lots of love wherever you are on Gaia. It is, you know, it is hard. It's hard living on this Mother Earth, this matrix. Every day it's a challenge, and you just have to keep connecting to your own energy. That's the most important thing. Not other people's energy. Connecting to your own energy, feeling your own energy, because that is Spirit, isn't it, inside us? And Spirit is showing us all the time to connect to our true energy. And that's why it's so good to connect with you, my sort of, I don't know what you call, well, you are my soul family, but you know, the loyal ones that have stuck by me. I know that's the most important thing out of everything, because we've got a similar energy, and everything's energy. You know what I mean? Like, because you could have hundreds of people watching your videos, but there's no real connection there. So, you know, I think connection for me is the most important thing now, because before I wasn't really connecting to myself, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm much more connected to myself now, and I can feel Spirit all the time, which is lovely. So I'm very pleased about that. And I found some quite nice people that I watch on YouTube as well, actually. I found 4 different YouTubers who I really like, and it's so funny because, well, one of them's a tarot reader. Well, she's an oracle card reader, actually, and I watch her, and she usually puts a video up every day, but sometimes she misses a day, but she posts quite a lot. And then the other 3 YouTubers don't post that regularly. You know, they might only do couple 2 a week, or one of them only does 1 a month, and I can watch all his back videos, so that's good. So that's what I'm doing. I'm watching a lot of his back videos, but I miss them when they don't come on. I'm like, oh God, where's your video? Where's your video? Do you know what I mean? So like, that's why I do feel guilty that I left you for so long, because I know what it's like when you like somebody and then they don't put a video up. It's annoying, isn't it? But anyway, here I am, and there you are. So thank you. Lots of love. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.